Okay, let's start. Question number 1. Yeast fungus is used in making. Yeast fungus is used in making A and C, bread and alcohol. Bread and alcohol, A and C. Excellent, Yara. The root that is formed on bread is a type of, the root that is formed on bread is a type of bacteria, fungi, plant, animal. Not bacteria, on bread. Fungi, it's called the bread mold fungus, so it's fungi. On bread, fungi, okay? Number 3, the dots is an example of unicellular living organism. Unicellular living organism. Excellent, Jumana. Excellent, Hagar. Bacteria. Number 4, one example of decomposer is, excellent, all. C, fungi. One example of decomposer is fungi. 5, all the following are from the components of the animal cell except, all the following from the components of the animal cell except, excellent, Ziad. Excellent, Yara. Excellent, Hagar. Chloroplast, except chloroplast. From the components of the animal cell except chloroplast. Number 6, are the living organisms that can't make their own food by themselves due to the absence of the chloroplast. Excellent, all. Consumer and decomposer, B and C. B and C. Question number 7. Organize the biological operations in the cell and responsible for the cell division. Excellent, Jumana. Excellent, Yasin. Excellent, Hagar. Nucleus. Nucleus is organizer. Organize all biological operations. Number 8 is an example of consumer that feed on consumer that previously feed on producer. Consumer feed on consumer. Consumer feed on consumer, Junior 4. A, lion. Consumer feed on consumer, lion. Number 9 is a fluid which all the cell components suspended. Cytoplasm, excellent. Fluid, cytoplasm. Is an example of consumer that feed on producer. Consumer feed on producer. Excellent, cow, D. Cow. The plasma membrane surrounded the directly. Plasma membrane surround. Excellent, Patsy, excellent. Excellent, Judy, sorry. Plasma membrane surround the cytoplasm. Plasma membrane surround the cytoplasm. Are living organisms that depend on producer to get their food. Living organisms depend on producer. Excellent, Yara. Excellent, Judy. Excellent, Renate. Consumer, B. Living organisms depend on producer, consumer. The nucleus of the cell is suspended in. The nucleus of the cell is suspended in. The nucleus of the cell is suspended in. Excellent, cytoplasm. Suspended in cytoplasm. The green leaves change into yellow due to. The green leaves changed into yellow due to. Excellent, Yasin. Excellent, Anas. due to the absence of sunlight. If there is no sunlight, the green leaves change it into yellow. Roots and leaves are from the plant. Roots and leaves from the plant. Organs, excellent, all from the plant organs. But the systems in plant is what? Root system, shoot system, root system and shoot system. Okay? Plants use dots in the process of photosynthesis. Plants use dots in the process of photosynthesis. Use carbon dioxide. Use carbon dioxide. Produces oxygen. Used by the meaning of absorb or taken. Taking carbon dioxide while produce oxygen. So here use carbon dioxide. The stomach is organ. The stomach is organ. Plants make their own food by the dots process. Excellent Judy, excellent Ziad, excellent Jomana, excellent Yara, excellent Hagar. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis process. The dots is from the human body organ. From the human body organ. A, B, and C. D. A, B, and C. Mouth, heart, liver. All of these human body organs. Chloroplasts are found in. Chloroplasts are found in. Producer, excellent, to make photosynthesis process to absorb the sunlight. Chloroplasts found in producers are the living organisms that can make their own food. Green plant, green algae, decomposer, A and B. A and B. Okay, Junior 4. Any question? Okay, I will ask. The photosynthesis process happens in those parts of the plant. Photosynthesis process in those parts. Green parts, excellent. Which is something that's responsible for absorption of the sunlight. Something that's responsible for absorption of the sunlight. Green plastids or chloroplast, excellent. Okay, in the photosynthesis process, the light energy changed into, in the photosynthesis process, the light energy changed into dots energy, excellent, Jomana, chemical energy. In the photosynthesis process, the light energy changed into chemical energy. To detect the presence of starch, you will use what? Iodine solution, because it changed into the, which color? Iodine solution, change into blue color, excellent. But to detect the presence of a starch, you will use iodine solution, and if the color changed into blue, there is a starch. Okay, in photosynthesis process, green planets absorb dots gas. Carbon dioxide. But which gases evolved from photosynthesis? Excellent, Judy, oxygen. In respiration process, green plants absorb which gas? In respiration process, the green plants absorb oxygen, because this respiration in photosynthesis absorb carbon dioxide. In respiration, absorb oxygen. In photosynthesis, release or evolve, the gas evolved is oxygen. in respiration, the gas evolved with is carbon dioxide. So green plants is very important to keep the percentage of the carbon dioxide and the oxygen constant. Okay, which is something that's responsible for taking water and the minerals. Root, excellent, and root give it to stem and leaf. The photosynthesis process happens in green parts in leaves. The cell, the plant cell is characterized than the animal cell by the presence of the plant cell characterized than the animal cell by the presence of chloroplast and the cell wall, not cell membrane yet. Cell wall and the chloroplast. The green plants have a cell wall and the chloroplast, while the animal cell doesn't have a cell wall and doesn't have a chloroplast. Okay? Okay. Which is something that surrounds the plant cell from outside. Surrounds the plant cell from outside. Cell wall. Surround the animal cell from outside. Cell membrane or plasma membrane. Excellent. There is cell membrane or plasma membrane in unicellular living organism. In unicellular contain plasma membrane. Yes, no. Plasma membrane not found in unicellular. Unicellular contains cell wall, cytoplasm, and nucleus and vacuole. There is no cell membrane or plasma membrane. The unicellular living organisms such as bacteria and yeast fungus. Bacteria and yeast fungus. Yeast fungus used in making bread and alcohol. While the root that is formed on the bread is a type of bacteria or fungus on bread. Fungus, excellent. Okay, producer can make their own food by photosynthesis process while consumer eating producer or eating another consumer. Decomposer feed on what? Dead bodies, food remains, plant remains, or any wastes, okay? So the decomposer is very important to have an economical importance because it gets rid of dead bodies used in many industries and increase the soil fertility. Consumer and the decomposer can't make their own food because they don't have chloroplast. Okay, Junior 4, any question? Thank you, goodbye.